Hello everyone and welcome to Rise of Industry and welcome to Completely Average Gaming. As you can see, some things are already working here. Just want to say that this is a continuation of the live stream of the game that I did a couple of days ago. Rise of Industry. Right, there are a couple of things about this game that makes it, you know, really try to nibble at my my sweet spot there. Namely, this game has a lot of the same sorts, well, not the same sorts of mechanics, but it's the same things you have to consider when you place down your industries here as you do in, say, Factorio. Because there's ratios you have to worry about and all sorts of things. And you also have to worry about what kind of factories would be a possible consumer for the products you make. Say, for example, this town right here of Grensland's Siedlung has a farmer's market, a hardware store, and a diner. Now, shipping stuff that does not fall under these categories, which can be seen here, would be completely a waste of time and a huge money-sucking thing as well. But shipping these things that are on screen right here would be a thing that could make you money. But say let's have a little bit of it. I started out with orange juice, right? Would have thought that made a lot of money. It's 49,000 per piece, but no, it didn't. Didn't make a little bit of money even. So we did a little last minute rescue there and went for the pies over here, which does make money. A fair chunk of it actually. And then we went on to pizzas. And if we could find such a thing, we started out over here making orange juice, where the resources are shipped from the orchard over here making oranges to the drinks factory, as well as from the water siphon to the drinks factory in order to make orange juice. Water also gets shipped to here. Then we moved on to the berry pies, where the blueberries are made here. There was blueberries? No, it's just berries. It looks very much like blueberries, though. But no, it doesn't. It looks like grapes, actually, come to think of it. But grape pie? Is that a thing? Doesn't really sound all too chill. And then, you know, this whole ordeal right here makes for the dough that then gets shipped to here, which makes the berry pies. Now, berry pies make a crap ton of money. I'd say at least 2 million. So if you compare 2 million to 49,000, you get a fairly obvious answer. As for over here, this is our start of, or this is our current production of pizzas. And pizzas also get shipped down here. Reason why they get shipped down here? Oranges. I don't think so. Get out of here. Yeah, and this stuff here ships down to Grensland's Siedlung. I chose German town names because I figured, you know, that would make for an interesting piece of commentary around here. So it is. Now our headquarters is here. Fair enough. We could change our headquarters here to a different look on it. Rather than this, it would then look like well, it would look like that then, apparently. Probably clicked it and then it just decided, okay, that's what you want to do. Which is fair, whatever. Now, since we have our headquarters here, we can sell stuff in Grensland's Siedlung, I feel like every German town name should have a Borg at the end. Burg, like Hamburg. I'm gonna butcher these names. Don't you fret. And you know, other relevant examples of the Berg there would be Berlinburg. It's a thing, right? No, it isn't. It's called Berlin. Anyways. We also have our logistics permit for Lichen up here. If we could click it. I'll click something else that I can show you what I mean. Obviously we have to zoom in. There we go. Here we can see we have logistics permit and build permit. We have the logistics permit for Lichen, which means we can ship items to Lichen, but we cannot build stuff in the region that is Lichen. And that's what the build permit does. You buy these, it's no negotiations involved, they're just a set huge price. Now the plan for the continuation of this is to build a sort of logistics platform coming out of this area here, where you can where we can send things to wherever we want in the world. We have this nice little river coming up here, coming upstream. My thoughts are also doing trains. You heard me? Trains. And there's also blimps of all things in the game. Would have thought, would have thought that what do you call it? A aircraft would have been a lot wiser of a choice, but that's not a thing. We have a few alerts over here. Production alerts, destination storage is full, crop farm, destination, it's the same ones over and over again, isn't it? And over here, contract expired, no worries. Contract successfully completed. Deliver 5 leather to Lichen, which is over here. The reason why we wanted to do that particularly is because the livestock farm here, all we need from it is the milk, but we still get leather and meat. This is a temporary solution at best. Now Lichen over here does not want anything of what we can give it. Maybe we could make something out of this with the meat, but we still have the leather to figure out. However, we will end up figuring that out. Let's have a look here in the recipe book. We'll go to farms, we'll go to livestock, we'll go to mutton. That's made from sheep. Of course it is. Darn it. Alright, we'll have a little look here at the different towns. If home goods, ooh, this is swell. You're made with leather and wood. Furniture base, wooden planks. So that is most certainly an option. Plastic furniture obviously don't require much leather. Alright, so this might be a viable option for the future here. Chickens, don't make that. Alright, we probably want to send some food in the direction of Sausditz. Sausditz? If there's any Germans out there, I'm gonna hang for this. Let's have a quick little look. We are in the wrong spot. We have to go to the tech tree. We have to start looking at how to make carpentry. We want this furniture base. Furniture base, large, small. Regardless, we'll need wooden planks. I think it was small. We can have a look here. Leather furniture. Indeed, it is. 5.6 million. See, things in this game is crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. And you just have to stomach the cost. I suppose we are currently spending 2.5 million a month on R&D. Hopefully we'll be able to stomach the cost. Now the current, as I understand it, the current sort of end game scheme for this game is to finish off the prototype car prototype, these things. Which, we could obviously do now if we dip down our production there. But yeah, also worthy of note, the towns here, they do develop, they grow. As you can see now, town prosperity is stagnating. Not ideal, I would say. It is what it is. Plain and simple. Now, is there anything else we want to deliver here? Maybe chocolate cake. Maybe that would be raining in some money. Beef stew. That has to be made by. Yes, that's made by beef. Obviously. What? Beef stews are made by beef? Are you kidding me? Come on. All right. So that's something we could do with the meat we got left over here. So then we have our plans of action in front of us, which means we might want to adjust our research queue here a little. Food, beef stew, this one. See, that's also fair far away. Let's grab these two. Can we move them up? We cannot. All right, like so, and then we'll do the carpentry, like so. and then that one. There we go. All right, how much was the beef stew? Was it as expensive as no? It was 1.8 million. And then here you have different tiers, right? So you have tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, getting more expensive the further down you go. All right, regulations plus 20% upkeep. You get these events, right? So this is a negative one. You get positive ones. All sorts of things. They affect stuff as they go along. Our wooden planks are done. Our potatoes are done. As you can see, we're losing a fair chunk of change. 1.3 million. Hops are done. But that's because I've cranked up the research speed like crazy in order to have things finished quickly. You can also see the progress up here. The deliver 12 to Donhausen. That was done. I did not want them anyways, so that's fine. You know, no worries. All right. Do I want to start working towards the train things? I think I do. Where would I find those? Not in there. In here though. 200,000. Not that bad. 500,000. 400 is what it said. That's fine. Train capacity plus 3. That's fine. We'll also grab that one. Plus 25 speed, which is beautiful. We also have amount of destinations per thing. That is done. We are done with the research needed for the thing that we're doing. The beef stew. Now, we'll have a little look in the recipe book. We need beef, potatoes, and hops. And I think we'll start making that over here, I think. Because then, you know, we can ship the beef over this way, obviously. And then we can just connect up to this road network here and send the food into town. Now, the way this works, 4, 4, and 2, right? And here we got 1 per 50 days. No, we got 3 per 50 days, actually, because these numbers are shown per one of these ones. So that's cool. Now, we got 3 of these, which means we are 1 short per month or per 50 days. This is also another, you know, thing that makes your head go wild. This one is 50 days, whilst if you, for example, were to look at this one, that's 30 days. And then you also have 25 days, and you have all sorts of amounts of times it takes to produce X amount of units, which, you know, makes math happen, or supposedly happen. So that's the thing. I would imagine potatoes are made in a crop farm. Potatoes, indeed. Beautiful. And then we'll add some fields to that. I did not put any thought into where I put this farm, by the way. It might be the most ridiculous placement ever, but if so, simulator. That was one too far now, wasn't it? It was. Idiot. Oh well. We're gonna produce some hop over here. Hang on. How much do you produce? Hops 3 from 1. So 1 of these will be more than plenty. Over here, probably overdid it. Yeah, see? Overdid it. We'll go ahead and because you need to keep your costs down in this game. If not, you will leak money like as if you were a sieve. Alright, we'll put that there. Maybe there's space for train tracks in between there. Who knows? Both of these require some water. You require 1 water. You require 1 water. I think we have 1 possible. Yes, we have 1 extra space here, so we'll put that right there. Beautiful. And then we'll make a road connection going. Ooh, hello. We'll go in that way. That will connect up to that one, and we'll ship. Hopefully, we got enough space in terms of destinations here. We've increased that, so that is fine. Crop 5, farm 5 and 6, I'm guessing. Yes, indeed. 5 and 6. Where's 6? Crop farm 6. Yes, that would be delivering to those 2, which is beautiful. You can also set the priorities on things. I haven't messed too much around with that yet. Maybe sometime in the future. Who knows? Right. Now, that would be all units accounted for. So we'll put a food factory closer to the road here. We'll put it that way. And have a road connection going that way. And a road connection going that way. Beautiful. You will be making beef stew. Indeed. Your destination, might as well set that up right away. Commercial Grenzlandsiedlung. Because of reasons. And you will be factories. Food Factory 12. And Food Factory 12. Now the reason why I know that these will be Food Factory 12, there's a whole bunch of food factories, obviously 12 of them, in case that was unclear, is because they only show, when you choose a destination, it only shows the destinations that can accept the products you're putting in there. You can also set up warehouses in order to automate the process, but for now we're doing it manual labor like. Hopefully this will make money. At least if it doesn't make money, at least it will, you know, start dishing out some no, not commercial factories. There we go. If it does make money, it will at least get rid of the beef from the livestock farm, which is nice. One thing I do wish was available is some way to have a quick look at, does this make money in the long run, or does our production of beef stew make money, or does it not? Would have been a very nice mechanic to have in the game. You can figure it out now as well, sort of, by, you know, calculating how much of each product goes to where from here, and then dividing this one's upkeep, and then, you know, so on and so forth. You'll figure it out in some way or another. We're gonna speed time along a little, see if this thing will would like to play ball at all. It probably will, because, you know, it seems to be operational. Things seems to be working out, and every item is there. Crop farm 4, we have a lot of full inventories, full storages, which means we're overproducing. And sometimes you cannot help but to overproduce, because you have, you know, the ratio would be 3, but you only produce in quantities of 2 and 2, right? So you could possibly avoid it, but then you'd have to ramp up all of your production, and, you know, eventually, sure, now, no. Our leather furniture is on its way to be done. Expert maintenance, which increases road speeds and reduces dispatch cost. Beautiful. Now, once this is done, we'll start with our train research, which should go fairly quickly because that's not that much money. But we are leaking money like a sieve down here. Started out with 13 million, now we're down at 6. So that's not good. The way, or the reason why it works like this right now, ooh la la, yes please. Hold everything. You, sir, destination, unknown? No, not at all. Grayson Siedlung, no, contracts, sorry, wholesaler. And we'll also ramp up the priority of that one to 6, because that's a thing. On that note, do you have the farmers market? Which farmers market? This one? Does that accept beef? It does. Oh, well, it probably doesn't make any money with beef. This is how it usually works, unfortunately. We'll close all of these ones down. Train capacity. See, we did this research. Goes away like you wouldn't even believe it. And that means we can set up some longer distance routes now, soon-ish. TM. But I think we'll leave that for the next episode. That was all sorts of different dialects attempted in one go. But yeah, I think we'll leave it that for the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please smack the like button. If you want to see more of this series, please let me know by smacking the like, watching it, commenting on it, sharing it, you name it. And if you want to stay up to date on all things Savage, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Till then, though, here we go.